And welcome to Severance recorded season 4 season 2
Season
episode
2,
4.
episode 4.
I want a season 4 already. No, we haven't even finished season 2. We aren't even doing we don't even know if there's a season 3 and I'm like, let's go. 4. At least 4 seasons. We can do this. We don't have any comments to catch up on our latent reply system because well, at the time of
None of you
recording
commented,
this,
and that makes me really sad.
we literally just recorded episode 3, even though this episode's probably coming out, in like a few days after. But so if you comment on last week's or last video and you comment on this video, you should see comments for episode 5, which we're hopefully going to get to much sooner, so we'll see. We do appreciate your feedback. It's why we're going to keep showing up and doing these things. I mean, we're doing them this way because it's easier and more convenient. And, yeah. But with that, it is now time to record episode 4.
Dude, how did they get to the woods?
With your Audi's blessing, and I guess, like, what, hazard pay incentive too? Because...
I don't think it's hazard pay if you watch the end. But also the tallest mountain in the world is 30 feet.
Yeah.
Or the tallest waterfall in the world is 30 feet. Which, I'm going to be completely honest. Purely as a meta joke, that is the funniest thing ever. Because if you actually think about it, as far as all of the waterfalls have been presented to us in Severance, as far as all of the things about which world Severance lives in, we're not for sure. So technically, that is the tallest waterfall we have seen in the Severance world.
Well, yeah, their world is the it's not Kier. I forgot the dude's name. It's the other Egan.
It's Kier.
Huh?
It's Kier.
No, it's not named after Kier. It's named after Kier's twin brother.
Oh, the one who got caught masturbating.
Right, yeah. Supposedly.
Well, that's the whole story. If you listen to it, it's so funny.
Yeah.
And when Helly just starts dying laughing.
So,
like,
getting ahead of ourselves, first they show up to the woods, they wake up to the woods, they all get together. There's a video.
Run the whole story. Run the whole story. The guys wake up in the woods. They go on a little walk. They have a marshmallow party that ends up not getting any marshmallows. And Helly almost dies. That's the spoiler-free whole story. So getting ahead of ourselves.
And Helly and Mark Boink.
Really
anyway.
Short experience in the woods.
Yeah.
It's the amount of, like, dialogue and tension.
First of all, I've got to give credit where due with this episode. As far as a mystery box story goes, this is without a doubt some of the best. I am absolutely just enthralled with not just how they just kind of hard pivot to this sudden, we're doing this retreat thing because you guys wanted to go outside. And this is where now the story progresses straight from here. No, it's also the fact it's the attention to details to keeping everything boring and simplistic. Like the tents, for example, are just these boring, bland blue tents that have, a heating unit in them. And the sleeping bags are all like just bland colored. And the torches, that is the most boring thing that can that can, hold a sustainable flame I have ever seen. It's just a stick with fire. And it looks more boring than a piece of wood that's lit on fire.
It's not just a stick with fire. It is a lighter.
It's less exciting than a Bic.
You notice there's a whole, like, section of the story, like a part of the episode where they talk about, like, what fire is and how Kier brought it to them. And it's like Oh my god. That's so funny. They've never seen fire.
Yeah.
But at the same time, you're like, yeah, this is all bland and boring. But for them, like, this is the most adventure they've ever seen. They went from four white walls to goats to this, right? In their in his progression, there was no outside. Now they are only outside. And then on top of that, like, they're not.
Yeah. And why did Irving's Audi walk out onto the ice? Like, of all places to start?
Didn't.
Uh,
Dude, that this is where it got really interesting for me, is because when I said that meta joke, I actually meant it as a double entendre. I think they're in a metaverse. And so when he walked out onto the woods, like what he did was he walked out to the place to take off your goggles.
oh, you think it's a simulated environment.
Because he disappeared.
He did?
Oh man, I want to say it felt like disappearing.
I mean, they definitely got creative with the, returning to the Audi state and then cutting away to the end credits, but
Well, no, that's the thing, is like I want to say it didn't show us returning him to the Odyssey. I'm pulling it up right now to
of
double check.
course, yeah, live
Because
in
like
the
the way it
recording.
ended made me feel like he pulled his goggles off, and everybody watched him pull his goggles off. But that's just what I felt,
That's
and I
that's
couldn't
it.
be
Well, we'll
anything
see.
else.
I mean, episode 5, I know it's already out at the time of recording this, but unfortunately, I haven't had a chance to get to it yet. So,
Yeah, it's. I think episode 5 is gonna give us more of nothing. Like this show has done a masterpiece in making it feel like we're learning more, only for us to be completely distracted with something else.
yeah.
Okay. He goes, talks. I don't get why they didn't just kill Seth. He walks out to the woods. Irving B never existed. Let's see. He didn't go out onto the ice. Damn, dude. Okay, that's what it is. The way the screen pulls off of his face. But the problem is that's how it does it every single time they go in the elevator too. It's like,
Yep.
it's trying to show you the soul pulling out and swooping back in. So like, that's why I get the feeling he just disappeared, because Seth, I forget his last name, the new manager, new Cobell,
Milchek.
Milicek. So Milicek is, he's like, pull him out now. But he's on this rant. He's like, it's as if you never existed. And then we watch that warp. That's where I think that we're going to watch Milicek demonstrate God powers to the innies and disappear Irving. And they're gonna be like, wait, you can disappear us at any time? And I think that was kind of the thing that they lost between season 1 and season 2. Like it used to be, oh yeah, this guy's just gone. Who's Pete? Pete's gone. Pete's not a part of the team anymore. Right? But with Irving going to the retirement party, Irving literally putting all of these pieces together, both at home and when he's in his innie, and then finding Helly and bringing her out, and then technically bringing her back to the innies. Like that in and of itself is huge, because Helly has spent the last 3 episodes not being a part of the team.
Right.
And she just slept with Mark.
Right.
Which, another shout out to Apple, they went 12 episodes before their first sex scene. That's impressive. Most shows are like, we have
And there
to do
was
it
no
before the first
nudity.
30 minutes. But no, like there's so much that's left open here. And I don't know where it could go. I'm so excited.
Yeah, no, this show is I like I said, let's I look forward to reviewing Severance season 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, well, however many seasons we can crank out, because it just took turns and went places and is still following. Yeah, no, I'm very excited to see where this story goes, and it is absolutely enthralled. Anyway, if you like what you see, turn off your TV and wait. Sorry, programming from a different era. Please like and
Like, share, and
subscribe.
subscribe.
Please, it's the most cost effective thing. We just ask 2 to 3 minutes of your time. Like, share with all your friends. Get us all subscribed so we can keep growing and spreading the good dialogue and discussions and good show recommendations out there for the people that still aren't sure about it. Severance is still just killing it. A+ material for us. So
10 out of 10.
uh
We'll watch next
10
episode.
out of 10. Yeah, I think we're just gonna shift to a letter number system that everybody else uses, because we tried our 7-point system and it didn't take off, and it's probably never going to. So
No. Oh well. I don't care.
I like the lettering.
Bye.
I give it A+. Yeah. All right.